Famcast Media, bitch.
Yeah, well, I'm as ready as I'm ever gonna fucking get. What it do? What's good? This is Underground S&M Underground, whatever the fuck it actually is, because I'm not actually looking at the text at the moment. What's good? I'm Madd Maxxx. We got Big Skribbal going in here with me. We got D on the boards. Mr. D Rotten doing the damn.
That's right. We upgraded our whole game and got a motherfucking producer. Third episode, bitches.
Yeah, no, I'm saying we're trying to make a solid progression. Soon enough, we'll be recording on actual microphones. But we are definitely. I mean, hey, listen. The way that I look at it, bro, I just seen some shit. I didn't actually, and I should have, but I didn't look up his numbers. But I saw a kid, No Jumper, because I follow them on Instagram and they post all the time. So I see some shit occasionally, and there was a kid, I can't remember his name. He has been recording music on his phone. He's recording raps on his phone, and the viral video is him showing people him doing that. And so I didn't look up his numbers. Like, I didn't see how many people are listening to it. But that, to me, people are more interested, I think, at this point in what you're actually doing, and there's not as many audio files. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely think that it's like the market, the network, whatever you want to call it, is becoming this place where you just make whatever, and if people like it, they like it, and if they don't, they don't. And it's like, it is good to have shit at those higher levels, but I've been told that you can take a microphone that costs $500 and use programs to make that microphone emulate a microphone that's worth $20,000.
Yeah, dude, none of that shit matters no more. It's like when I was saying, when motherfuckers tell me, oh, I can't record right now because I have to pay for studio time.
Yeah, that is kind of an antiquated concept.
Or I have to, I'm saving up, I'm building a giant studio in my house and I have to spend $20,000. It's like, you are mentally retarded. This is 2023. You don't have to do any of that.
Now, you want to know what? I think that at the very least, I think the distinction is that if all you're doing is recording vocals, or even to a certain extent making beats, you know what I mean? Like, yes, granted, when it comes to making beats and engineering and shit, having racks and having this and that is helpful, but one, I think you can mostly get that shit preloaded on your computer now, but more than that, I think just because if you already have the skill level to need a $20,000 studio, you'd think that
problem. That's the problem. A lot of these people that I'm talking to have been rapping for 2 years.
Yeah, which is that's silly to me. Like, the idea that we've talked about this before, the cost of entry is so low now that anybody can fucking do it. It's just a matter of wanting to do it. But then obviously as you get further in, you start to need more. But that's a whole other episode.
Well, I guarantee that's a whole other episode, bro. I guarantee you, more than half the albums that we're talking about today were made for dirt ass cheap money.
I wouldn't, you know what? With a good amount of them, I believe that that's true. Just knowing that the way that these guys did this stuff, it's like, you could justify certain expenditure, like, you know, they could say it costs a certain amount, but having been involved in the game like we have, I think we already know, beats really only cost as much as the dude making them for you is charging you. That's really all that comes down to. And at that point, it's kind of like, what's your relationship with them based on getting it made? Because I'm sure that there have been some great albums, you know, I don't know the behind the scenes on everything. I'm sure there have been some great albums made where somebody just paid this producer or whoever a fuck ton of money and said, make this shit with them and make it good. And then, you know, I'm sure there have been some great albums made that way. But I think that...
Well, with producers, you're really paying for the name. If you're...
Oh, yeah, for sure.
If your guy isn't a big... That's kind of the beautiful thing about being able to make music so cheap and shit, is you can find one of the illest producers ever on YouTube, and his beats have 3 views, and they're incredible.
Yeah, it happens now. It is kind of weird.
You could be like, yo, let's fucking work this out financially. and we'll fucking both use this.
You want to know what? I think they're probably, again, I think it depends on the rapport that you have with somebody, but also to a certain extent what your legal situation is, so to speak, in so much as like, who are you allowed to record with? When are you allowed to record? Because if you're not fully independent and you're signed to somebody, these things come up. So like, at that point, I think it comes down to like, when you have rapport with the people that you're working with, I feel like the work is much more solid in the end. With like, not for nothing, I feel like that's probably a big reason why I think it was A Brand You Can Trust was the first one they did. La Coca Nostra, I remember watching an interview or reading an interview or something, and they were talking about how this wasn't going to be like sending vocals back and forth over the webs or whatever. Like, we're just going to do these sessions, everybody together, and then that's how we're going to do it. And, as the legend goes, as far as I know, that's how it went down. And I definitely think that there is something to be said about that when you have, like, because again, that means you're actually building rapport with the producer in the studio and with your fam in the studio making the music. Like, that's an interesting thing for me. Like, a lot of the music that I've made has just been, taking beats, coming up with ideas, making songs, bringing it to the studio. Like the idea that so much music is made where people just go into the studio and like, all right, let's start from silence. Let's start with it, let's make a beat and then go from there and then build the song on it like that. Like, that is definitely, the level of expenditure is different though. But I guess that is the beauty of having it to yourself, where when you do it, in your home, that you are able to explore that a little bit more. I wish that I had somebody to kind of like show me the ropes on making beats so I could figure it out myself, because I have good rhythm and I enjoy that shit, but I know that the technical aspects of it require a certain amount of know-how that I just kind of don't have.
It's like, why did we start rapping? We started rapping because all we needed was our voice. You know what I mean? I tried to play guitar for a little bit. You know what I mean? And I didn't have the patience. I didn't have the patience for guitar. I do not have the patience to fucking at 30 years old learn how to make beats.
Facts. I mean, that is. I feel like I would collaborate well on beats, like making them with somebody who knew what they were doing. But on my own,
that's a whole other episode, bro.
No, facts. Well, so you want to know what? To that end, let's start to break into the breadth and width of this episode, because I mean, we can chop it down a little bit at the end. There's not really too much to promote right now on my side, at least. So. Yeah. We can do that towards the end. But so how do you want to do this? You want to go just straight top to bottom for one then the other, or do you want to go my 10 year 10?
We'll go I'll do my 10, you do your 10, and we'll count it up to 1.
All right. No, okay, so are you saying you want to go like you do your 10, I do my 10 back and forth?
Yeah.
All right, bet. No, I'm with that. Hopefully it doesn't freeze my face out when I get the list. I don't have it written down. I have it in my notes. But I remember most of it, so I'll get a good look at it. I know what my first one is for sure, though. So you can
the first one, number 1, was easy for me. It's
same.
So these are basically the albums. These aren't the greatest hip hop albums of all time. It's not what other people consider the greatest of all time. These are what influenced us, what made us go, oh shit.
Yeah. It's gonna be a varied list. It's gonna be a very varied list on my side. Although I do know that at least there is going to be one album that we share in common. I know that there's at least one.
Okay.
So there is that. But all right. So no, let's break right into it. You tell me your first, your number 10, and then I'll give you mine.
All right. Well, my number 10. For the listeners, if I believe it was the first or the second episode, I talked about being a Christian rapper when I was a teenager, and I got into a lot of hip hop through Christian hip hop, which people may find odd, but there's a lot of really dope fucking spitters in Christian hip hop, and just because they're Christian doesn't mean they have to be soft or whack or corny or any of that shit. So my number 10.
I just want to interject real quick.
Yeah.
I think that one of the reasons why Christian rappers would be dope is because if you're Christian, that means you're going to a lot of church. And if you're going to a lot of church, then you're getting a lot of music in your life. And so I could definitely see Christian rappers. And you're also listening to the priest going through verse all the time. So, like, all those things together, I definitely could see there being some solid Christian spitters.
And one thing I noticed about my list, and this is crazy because I never looked at it this way, but making this list, I realized all my shit is from the late 90s, early 2000s. So it was all when I was a little kid till when I was, 12, 13.
I'll have to take a look at because again, I broke them all down and I know that my 10 is solid, but I need to look at the order again. Because again, I know my number 10 for sure, but I can't remember exactly what I put at number 9. So, no, you guys, so what is your, obviously it's a Christian rapper, Christian act. So, what album was that?
It's a Christian rapper by the name of Play-Doh.
Play-Doh, okay.
And the album is Don't Drink the Water from 2006. Now, D, I need you to pull up on YouTube Play-Doh, the song Tip Your Hat. And we're gonna listen to a little bit of that.
All right.
But basically, so Play-Doh is one of these guys. I discovered him he was on every Christian rapper's album because he was that dope. Like, he was the guy, the real underground spitter that all the Christian rappers wanted to get on a track. So
right.
if you literally go look up Play-Doh's discography, he's only got like 3-4 albums, but if you look at his feature list, it's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
Right.
And a lot of them are like big name Christian rappers, you know what I mean? Because he was just that underground. So when I heard him, it had to be 2006, 2005, 2006. I was 13, middle school. And I heard this guy and it flipped my whole shit, man, because he was talking about banging it out your cassette. And he was talking about tape decks and 8 tracks. And like, I don't know what it was about that, but it just fucking hit. It felt so authentically hip hop to me.
I mean, that sounds very hip hop. I mean, that was definitely the steez of the old days. The boom bap with the fucking ghetto blaster and shit. That was definitely
he actually has a song. The final song on Don't Drink the Water is called Ghetto Blaster.
Right.
It's that whole vibe, bro. And he made a name for himself through groups like Phonetic Composition and Deep Space 5, which is like an underground Christian supergroup. They're like the La Coca Nostra of Christian hip hop. Like,
that's an interesting correlation to make, but I can fuck with that. Did you D got you got that queued up?
I can't even find this kid, bro.
Play-Doh. How are you spelling Play-Doh? Pull it up. Let me see.
The Playdo, right? Play-Doh.
Playdough, like dough, like making dough.
Okay, so that's why you.
I would have thought the same shit, just to be fair.
Yeah,
I mean, it's typical MC shit. I got money to play with. You know what I mean? Play-Doh.
What song are we looking for? Oh, Tip Your Hat. Here we go.
Your hat.
I like the dude's flow. I like his delivery, and his lyrics were definitely solid. That was I could fucks with that. So when did that come out?
That was 2006, and the reason the reason that made my list is because in 2008, if you listen to my shit from 2008, when I was in a freshman in high school or maybe a sophomore, I was trying so hard to sound like Play-Doh. It's ridiculous and it's fucking awful. So that's my number 10, Play-Doh, Don't Drink the Water.
All right. Well, let me just... Okay, so my number 10, I had to put it in, just in my 10 most influential because it's the first hip-hop album that I ever owned. Excuse me. I remember I used to bang this shit on my little twin cassette deck. It was just, a little fucking,
I had one of those.
Nothing crazy, but, it was the common fare for the, the late 80s, early 90s. And fucking the album that I picked, this just shows that I was around a little bit of rap at the time. My number 10 album is Rex and Effects, Hard or Smooth. And
Okay.
so the reason for that is because I don't know who actually gave it to me. All I know was that all I want to do is zoom, and you boom, boom, just shake your run. That shit was on fire that summer. That was like the track. And so which I thought that for a while, because Dave Chappelle makes a joke about that song, I thought that Rex and Effects might have been like a prequel to Das Effects. I'm not sure if that's the case, but I also wanted to pick this album because I didn't get a chance to go all the way back through it, but there was one track that always stood out other than Rump Shaker, which was Easy Come, Easy Go, What Goes Up Must Come Down. And I just remember the hook, and it was like a real chill song. And again, I don't know exactly why I had that album. Somebody must have given it to me, because I for fucking sure would never have asked, will somebody... I'll give you this. The first song I ever remember liking as a kid was Opposites Attract, because of the cartoon wolf in the fucking video with Paula Abdul.
Okay.
But, no, I will say that album was very like...
D, you want to pull up that song?
The Rum Shaker?
You want to know what? I would say if you can find Easy Come, Easy Go instead, because everybody knows Rump Shaker. Even people that don't know Rump Shaker know Rump Shaker.
Yeah.
But
that's the only one I know.
What Goes Up Must Come Down I think is the other name for it. But I just remembered I had the whole album and I listened to the whole album. That's how I know that song. Because I'm pretty sure What Goes Up Must Come Down was the last song on the cassette. Or maybe it was the last song on one side. Either way, I remember having that album, listening to it a lot, and just like, I was obviously, because I didn't know Rex and Effects, it was just, this is a hip-hop album, so I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to listen to a bunch of it. So Rex and Effect, it's not Rex and Effects. I thought it was Rex and Effects. That's what I thought.
Common mistake.
Which I suppose is fair.
I totally knew.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, let's hear this.
But the fact that it sounds like that is just, oh man, I was clearly...
I love that whole vibe of that beat. It's the flow is
my Lord.
Early 90s, bro. It's great.
And to me, so ahead of its time, because he was just fucking dancing on that rhythm, bro. Like, just, quick little double times and shit. Like,
every rapper in the early 90s knew how to be right in pocket, nice and snuggly in there.
Oh, no, for sure. Oh, absolutely. 100% on that. So, and you want to know what? Like, that 90s style, I really do think, like, it's kind of funny because, in a way, like, pop shit now, like pop rap, is a new version of that same, like, repetitive kind of, like, keep the flow constant through the verse type shit. Like, yeah. I feel like there's a lot more of that going on. It's just they're kind of singing it now, and they kind of, like, merged R&B and rap. Like, there's it's a very, not a huge, I mean, there's a huge difference between the two, but it's... Oh, great. 1,000%. Which, by the way, I will say, for me, that's where my number 9 comes in, because it's, to me, all about lyricism pretty much at all times. Like, even if your shit is, like, goofy and ridiculous, can you still ride a flow, and are you at least moderately clever? So...
Yeah, like Biz Markie, bro. Like, Biz Markie wasn't a lyrical fucking genius, but the way he wrote a beat and his content was entertaining.
Oh, yeah.
Violent J.
You want to know what? What now?
I was saying Violent J's the same way, too.
Well, you want to know what? It is ironic as fuck that you would say that, because, again, my number 9, we can do it like that. I'll do my number 9 now. Do number 9. Go on number 8. But so... my number 9 is Violent J, but it is also Madrox Monoxide, Shaggy, and Blaze, and it is the Opaque Brotherhood. And the reason why I chose the Opaque Brotherhood is because that, to me, is the definitive Dark Lotus album, but most juggalos will tell you that they think the best Dark Lotus album, or I think that generally speaking, most would say that their favorite is Tales from the Lotus Pod, which is the first Dark Lotus album. Which for a long time I would have agreed with, although I think I might be in a minority where I prefer the version with Mars, with a Z, not Mad Insanity Mars, obviously, but I don't even know what the fuck he does now. He has me blocked on Facebook. That Mars, I actually prefer that version because I just vastly prefer Mars's lyrics to ABK's on that album. What I will say about ABK, to give ABK his fair shake, is that Black Rain is a great album. Black Rain is a classic Dark Lotus album, and nobody can say that it's not a good album, in my opinion. And ABK very much plays his part on that album, and I think he did a great job. But,
okay, so this is Dark Lotus?
Yes.
What's
to me, Dark Lotus was influential and really important to me because I'm a juggalo, and that was our version really of La Coca Nostra, in the sense of this was just this group of rappers doing concept tracks. Like, in a way, it was like a precursor to things that would evolve beyond it. Like, you know, you have your Snow Goons, your Armies of the Pharaohs, things like that, where like groups of rappers coming together and doing shit. But again, as a juggalo, which I unabashedly am, that was a really pivotal moment in the sense of like, they all been making their music and now they're going to come together and make this just crazy shit, which again, having been there when Dark Lotus first came out, going to the, you know, seeing Lotus in concert, like in fucking, what was that, 2001, 2002 maybe, it was a pretty crazy experience. And with that said, I really do believe, and it's unfortunate that I ended up getting sick and not being able to see the set, but the Opaque Brotherhood, 1,000% to me, is the most complete from back to front Dark Lotus album, because there's nothing changed. They didn't have to get somebody else to do verses. There's 5 members because there was the 6 members on the original, and then 6 members in Black Rain Lotus, and then they fell, ABK somehow fell out for a time, and then the last 2 albums that they did, which was Opaque Brotherhood, and then, in my opinion, the far less acclaimed Mud, Water, Air, and Blood. Good album in its own right, but just not Opaque Brotherhood. And so Opaque Brotherhood has this flow of just, I was told it's meant to like kind of not mirror, but you take it through an acid trip. That's apparently how the album is meant to be listened to. I haven't done it that way yet.
Well, let's listen to a song from it. What song are we going to listen to?
If we're going to do that, then I think you should put on Heinous, because to me, Heinous is like the perfect horrorcore song in a lot of ways. And if not that, Can You Keep a Secret? But I think Heinous is...
So Dark Lotus is another one of these like super groups in the Juggalo world. Like I've never listened to
the super group.
Well, so I mean, it was because again, for the time that it happened, when they did Dark Lotus, because that was, if I recall correctly, that was when I was in high school. So that was like 2001, 2, 3, something like that. So, obviously it's not the first time, a group has, made a fucking album together, but again,
I'm just trying to clarify, because there's like a million. ICP got all these different groups where it's just them and Twisted with one other.
But this is the super group there.
But I'm saying, and then they got another group with Twisted and one different person, so they name it something totally different.
Well, no, I don't think they ever did another actual group with Twisted. I think that they featured a lot. They did the Psychopathics from Outer Space albums, which those were like...
Isn't Psychopathic Riders another group with all them?
Okay, well, yes, but so Psychopathic Riders, what Riders was supposed to be was gangster shit, just straight up gangster lyrics over mainstream beats. And they literally used to say this out loud all the time. There was any Psychopathic Riders album was put out on what's known as Joe and Joey Records. And they did that. Get the hell out of my house. They did that because Joe and Joey Records, they would just fold immediately if they ever got in trouble. They would just dissolve the company. Like, oh yeah, fine, we don't exist anymore, bye. And I don't know if that ever ended up happening, but they also, you know.
Yeah, I've heard him tell that story.
But so, case in point, Riders was meant to be like their outlet for just spitting straight up gangster shit. Like, yeah. I remember like when they did Riding Dirt, hey, fucking Jay is talking about, and I've never heard Bloods called hogs, so I don't know what he was talking about, but he said stomping on crabs, crushing on hogs. Can't I did run from a rotted dog? I don't respect your set, fuck your hood. Fuck your baby mama, and you know that I could. Fucking.
It doesn't make a great case for their "we're not a gang" thing.
Okay, bro. First of all, let's not even go there because the song "gang related" exists. You don't even have to go.
We got to listen to Dark Lotus. D, pull that up.
No, I'm saying I was waiting for him to pull it up. You should take a hit of this, yo. Why? Once they're dead, they're not coming back.
Shaggy is always off time. Shaggy is always off time, but he's so lovable that it's like.
No, you want to know what? Okay, so here's my thing. There was a time back in the day, as a lyrical motherfucker or whatever, that I used to be very critical of the way Shaggy rapped, but Shaggy's style has gone in so many different directions over the years. There are some songs where lyrically he fucking annihilates shit.
Well, especially these days. I think Shaggy is
he's definitely he's refined his style a lot over the years. But again, to me, I think of it where like 2004 is when Hell's Pit came out, and he's got on that album straight up like 24. Oh, he kills his shit on that album.
I'd have to go back.
I'd have to go out on the grass and burn holes in his face with a magnifying glass. Yo, he killed that shit. But yo, again, to me, that album was the definitive, purest fucking offering of Dark Lotus, and that was a huge part of my my upbringing lyrically, so to speak. So I mean, you've seen that shit fucking. I haven't listened to that song in who knows how long. Still knew all the fucking words. But so no, let's keep it moving. You are sideways now. Let's fucking let's get to number 9. I'm gonna be real with you. I think this episode is gonna go a little bit longer than an hour, but that's okay.
I had to plug my phone in, and I got to turn it sideways, so that's what.
No, I got you. Hey, it's all good. I ain't even tripping. It is all together.
So my number 9 is a group that I heard, and it was another one of those cases where I heard it and I'm like, I have to be this. Just like Plato, when I heard Plato, I'm like, I have to be Plato. You know, this is the early stages of becoming a fucking MC. You know what I mean? Where you start to imitate. You know, you're more imitation than creating your own thing out of it. And that becomes
for sure. Oh, for sure.
My number 9 is a duo from Minnesota, Atmosphere. And
you want to know what? I got an Atmosphere album too, but you go ahead. We'll see which one.
The album is Overcast, the debut album from Atmosphere.
Okay, word. That is not the one that I picked, but that is a very good Atmosphere album for sure.
D, pull up Atmosphere 1597. Slug is, first of all, if there's any pussy in underground hip hop, they're all at the Slug show. They're all at the Atmosphere show. Every single motherfucking one of them.
So supposedly, a chick that worked at the high school that I went to in Colorado said that she knew him and grew up with him because she was from that area, and fucking like she always used to see him get mobbed by bitches at shows and just like shit. I don't know what to tell you.
But here's the thing: he doesn't seem like a dick. You know what I mean? Where he's like one of those good-looking dudes who's just like other dudes don't want to hang him around him because he's a fucking asshole. He seems like the coolest motherfucker on the planet. He is one of the greatest storytellers in hip hop. I mean, every single song is a fucking well-told, amazing, put-together story with Ant on the fucking beats and Slug.
I'll tell you right now. Excuse me, like Slug for sure is, in my opinion, top 10 lyricists of all time. And I say that in a sense of like, he's a writer who writes shit on the level of like, I mean, depending on how you want to look at it, on the level of Shakespeare. His one lyric, atmosphere, just a 10-letter word, discretion is the name of my cement feathered bird. That
and if
right
you didn't hear, then fuck whatever's heard. Looks like you got the sickness. I suggest you get it cured.
Caught up in a mix of a bottle full of things, I'ma hobble down the street till I reach Knob Creek. It's not that I don't like you, I just don't want to speak, you fucking freak. I keep your days out my week. You know what the funny part is? That song's not even on either of the albums that we're fucking talking about. Yours and then because mine, I'm gonna be real with you. I picked this album because I remember listening to it so much in high school that I know it fucking shaped my opinion.
I have an idea of what it is. But D, let's play 1597.
I just want to say, I don't actually remember what songs are on that album. If I listen to it, I know I'll remember them. But I only remember one line from what was I'll talk about it later.
All right, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Slow build. Wow.
Bro, Slug for sure. Like he would. That's why he was such a big part of my come up, and that's why he has an album on my 10, because like his ability to fucking put lyrics together and like his like rhyme schemes.
This motherfucker just started a song with. This motherfucker just started a song with henceforth.
That's what I'm saying. Like, again, the man has a level of command of the English language that I think is on the level of any number of different fucking writers over the years. I think that rappers don't get their credit as writers, specifically. Like, that's why Kendrick Lamar got a fucking Pulitzer, right? You know what I'm saying? Because of
which really the Slug should have gotten that.
I mean, I don't know if he was in the running for it. He was probably busy.
Of course he wasn't, because he's underground. No one gives a fuck.
Busy fucking groupies. And
all right, what is your number 8?
Alcohol. Oh, are we gonna? I thought that we were gonna ping pong that. All right, no, I'll do that. So my number 8 actually, again, is because I remember listening to this album a ton right around the same time that I found a lot of heavy metal, ICP, and I think probably around the time Slipknot came out, roughly. But the album that I picked was Vanilla Ice's Hard to Swallow.
Oh, shit!
No bullshit. Like, I'll tell you right now, I listened to that song, I listened to that album a lot. Like, a lot.
I like, hold up. Have you ever heard Bipolar, the next album?
I don't know that I did. I ever did hear that one.
It's even better. He screams his fucking ass off on it.
Well, you want to hear some shit. So, as you may or may not know, Vanilla Ice, technically speaking, because he was never kicked off, is signed to Psychopathic Records. But, so, at the Gathering back in the day, he always used to play like 3-4 years in a row. And twice I seen him, and he had this crazy fucking drummer that could like flip up his stick and fucking kind of like how Mushroom Head does it. But like, if he was good on stage, he was real fucking solid.
Dude, and what's funny is, he's the most hated artist in hip hop ever, and he is literally, if aside, like all the bullshit that the label put him through, making his fake bio and all this shit, when you really look into it, he was really out there with the all-black audience.
Oh,
he was really out
The
there
fact that-
getting fucking... Dude, he got stabbed. Like, he's got more street cred than most fucking
Bro,
rappers.
the fact that fucking... Look, let me tell you something right now. The way that I see it, where is Suge Knight right now?
Exactly.
Surprise, motherfucker.
The fact that, no, on some real-ass shit, people want to make fun of Vanilla Ice like, oh, fucking Suge Knight was a gangster. And every once in a while, when you deal with gangsters, if that's how it's going to be, then, like, fuck, what are you supposed to do? I mean, shit, what, are you going to be the dude that tries to fucking fight back against Suge Knight and then actually get thrown off the fucking balcony? Like,
But I will say this about Vanilla Ice. He needs to fucking make up his mind about what really happened, because this motherfucker is telling a different story in every interview.
oh, well, you want to know what? I think that at a certain point, no bullshit, that's one of these events in hip-hop history where genuinely myth building. You can say whatever the fuck you want. You can never prove it. You can never prove it.
Well, his biggest lie that I like is that he says he was 16 when he did Ice Ice Baby, and we literally have Wikipedia. We know how old you were when the shit came out, bro.
You want to know what? He also might be fucking high. Look at him. But he's also been busy doing fucking, home restorations.
Did you know he was pissed off at Kid Rock back when Kid Rock was a straight rapper, because Kid Rock got signed to Jive, and that was, that's the big fucking label everyone wanted to be a part of, what I mean? And Vanilla Ice was pissed for years about that, because he got signed to Ichiban, which was some like label of a label of a label. Yeah.
Right.
But hey, that's a good one. What song do you want to listen to? I know that.
So you want to know what? The only, I can't remember. There was the fucking Too Cold was the Ice Ice Baby remix, but fucking, you know what? Fuck it, play that one.
Too cold, too cold.
Too cold, too cold.
You know what? He also tried saying he'd never heard of Limp Bizkit and Korn.
Oh, get the fuck out of here! Come on. Kind of bullshit. We all know that's not true.
That's ridiculous. You're with Ross Robinson, bitch. Stop. All right, here we go.
Oh man, it is interesting just how his shit panned out, man.
You know what though? Look like you were saying earlier. Whoa, dude, I'm getting crazy feedback on your end. Crazy. Anyway, I'll try to ignore it. I totally forgot what I was saying. Go ahead.
Oh, well, nah, you got it through your fucking number right now, man.
All right.
Let me ask you something, guys. Would you think that if Vanilla Ice came out with that style first, it would have blew up the same?
No, not even fucking close. Never in a million years. Just so we can be clear, a huge part of the reason why he blew up in the first place is because the first song was basically stolen from an already famous song by Queen. So everybody already kind of recognized it, and it was this dude who, like, again, there's some great quotables on that track for sure. Oh shit, what the fuck happened?
He's gonna pop back on just to reset his thing because he was echoing.
Okay, fair enough. That is fair. But fuck, now I forgot what I was saying. Shit.
Yeah, I'm fucking stoned.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, like we were saying, like you said that you don't think that if it came out as new metal,
oh no,
hip hop.
Well, yeah, for sure not. I mean, first of all, metal wasn't even really popular back then. When Ice Ice Baby came out, fucking, yo, that shit definitely says "come down" shit. That's fantastic.
All right. Vanilla Ice, yo, I got mad respect for the underdog. You know what I mean?
But he was never.
Vanilla Ice, everyone that's ever met him says he is so fucking cool, and he's not at all what people think he is.
I believe that's true. I will just say, and not because I think that they're similar, but because I was just thinking of this earlier, is apparently, oh wait, you're the one who told me this. Apparently people would say the same thing about Phil Anselmo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
That he is not he is not what you would be led to believe.
Exactly.
But,
all right, my number 8 is, I mean, I could have put 2 other albums on my top 10 by this dude. Cannabis, 2000 BC.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. That's my number 7.
Oh, shit.
No bullshit. Nah, because you want to know what? That was an album where, first of all, the dude that I like really took a lot of time in high school, that he like kind of showed me how to rap originally. His name is Rashid, real good friend of mine. He's in the military now. Fucking, that was the album that we communed over at first, because Buckingham Palace was some of the dopest shit I had ever heard in my entire life when I heard that shit. And just the rest of the album is so dope. Like, and not for nothing, he was talking on that crazy conspiracy shit before anybody was saying it. So,
Yeah,
like,
dude, that's how he got a reputation of being like crazy, being a fucking crazy.
So,
Not just his rhymes talking about alien abductions or fucking, you
Right.
know what, like, but he was also going on interviews and he was burning bridges and he was doing crazy shit to gain that reputation.
Bro,
and
did you happen to, and I can imagine perhaps that you haven't, but the Matthew Markoff, he wrote a book about that the cannabis disaster battle, and I
he
remember
wrote a book about it.
Yeah, he wrote a book. No bullshit. It's a very interesting. The story itself is very, very interesting.
You know, that is, you know, it's like okay, really quick to go back to Vanilla Ice. I was gonna say earlier that I hate when people say, but you just stole Queen's music. No, it's called sampling. It's a legitimate part of hip hop. It's just that nobody to that point had made billions of dollars fucking doing the shit. So when people say that, not you specifically,
So
I'm just
first
saying,
of all,
people are retarded.
No, I'm sorry. And it wasn't Queen, it was the Police. But to that end, I mean, they were like international superstars. And by the way, I apologize. I wasn't trying to put down Ice Ice Baby. What I was saying
I don't think you were.
What I was saying was that I think it came pre-installed with a lot of appeal, because a lot of people already recognized that beat, and then they were like, "Ooh, what's this lyricism? What are these rhymes that this slant-haired man is?"
No,
writing?
but I understand exactly what you were saying. But I'm saying, like, people don't throw that shade at Dre, but if you listen to California Love, he literally did nothing to it.
Oh, well, no, I mean, that was all Roger Troutman.
It's Dre stole, dude, a lot of Dre's shit, a lot of these guys who are well respected don't do anything, don't flip their samples or anything. Diddy made millions of dollars from it. Why does Vanilla Ice get the hate for it?
Well, so this is what I'll say, is that he was kind of used, because when you really think about it, after that is when sampling started to really, really become popular. And in a sense, Vanilla Ice kind of played the whipping boy to, like...
Well, if you're making millions of dollars on it, he became the whipping boy. Because before that, remember, the second Beastie Boys album was all stolen samples.
Fair enough. Also, I also figured to a certain extent that they were paying for them, but I also, you know, this was back in the day. It was a wild,
not
wild
in the
west.
80s. Not in the fucking 80s, they weren't.
No, for sure.
Whoa.
So,
Once Vanilla Ice blew, they're like, all right, we got to get some laws in place for this shit.
oh no, for sure. But
$80 million.
But so on the topic of cannabis,
I don't know.
2000 BC. I think you should play Buckingham Palace, because that was the most fire track in the world to me, bro. And it starts right.
Isn't Buckingham Palace the first album?
No, I'm almost certain that's on 2000 BC.
I don't see it on here.
Oh shit! All right. Well, I guess I'm wrong.
You're
about
thinking
that,
the first Cannabis album, the White
maybe,
Wolf.
I guess you're right. I could have swore that fucking that was on 2000. That was 2000 BC.
It was Buckingham Palace? No, it's not.
No, I guess not.
In that case, play Magnificent from 2000 Cannabis. You magnificent, I'm magnificent. Oh my god, dude. Right now, I want to quit right now.
No, I know, right? Like, Oh man, just that fucking ridiculous lyricism, bro. He's still putting shit out now. He just put an album out not that long ago.
Yeah, we'll bring that up in the news segment when we close this up.
Yo, I'm sorry,
right.
that name is fucking throwing me off, so. Fucking
Dumpster, bro. It's a classic. It's a classic.
Yeah, you're right. No, tried and true. Well, so listen, because Cannabis ended up being my, I think it was
number 7.
That was my number 7. All right, so what's your number 7?
My number 7 is an OG of this fucking gangster rap shit. He's the first gangster rapper. I think you know who the fuck I'm talking about. Ice motherfucking T.
Okay, word, bet.
And a lot of people are gonna be like, what the fuck? That album out of all the albums, not OG, not Rhyme Pays, not Power. My favorite Ice-T album that really fucking influenced me was his final hip hop album from 2006, just called Gangsta Rap.
That's right, man. Ice-T is one of these rappers who, I'll keep it G with you. The main song that I know him from is Dead End with him and ICP. And no bullshit. It is one of the hardest tracks they ever fucking did, bro. And Ice-T kills his verse. Like, ridiculous.
Ice-T is fucking incredibly underrated. The one thing that I hate is when I bring up Ice-T to motherfuckers, and you know what they say? They say, that guy from Law and Order? I'm like, that guy from Law and Order?
Yeah, but you want to know what, though? Nah, but listen, bro, see, that's the thing about, like, because listen, we talked about this. I follow Ice-T on Twitter. I see the way he operates, like,
Ice-T follows me on Twitter, bro, so check your shit.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is fucking the way that he, operates and shit is just like, Ice-T made fucking music that got brought before the Supreme Court. What have you done with your life?
Dude, the Body Count is one of my all-time favorite bands. I love pretty much every Body Count record. But look at this album cover, bro. Make this album cover bigger. It's fucking incredible. This is Coco. But
I've seen that shit.
I love this cover right here.
I mean, you want to know what? I really do think that Ice-T is, first of all, Ice-T is the one that brought us the art of rap. I'm sure you've seen it.
Yeah, of course.
So that right there is one of the hardest hip-hop documentaries ever made.
But he's also underrated as a rapper. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people...
But that's exactly what I'm saying, is that he has always been, like, bro, the fact that, and I know, again, for me, I'm a juggalo, so obviously it's always my cross-section, but, like, the fact that Ice-T was in the fucking documentary about the gathering that they made in 2008. Like, they featured him in that shit, and Ice-T was like, he brought juggalos up on stage. Ice-T is like, he's that, like, he'll go down to the fucking dirt in the door, but he'll be in the mansion with the fucking, he's got a fucking snack machine at his goddamn house.
Here's the crazy,
like, no, I ain't giving you shit. Hey, motherfucker.
Ice-T is so fucking down. He is down with literally like any dude. He could be down with any group. Fucking my grandma loves Ice-T. I love Ice-T.
Law and Order, bro.
Metalheads love Ice-T. Hardcore kids love Ice-T. Gangster rappers love Ice. Everyone loves Ice-T, bro. Yo, D, play either Gangsta Rap or New Life. Either one is cool. From that album.
Because I love Ice-T, I'll do it.
Because I love Ice-T.
Ice-T, dude. Ice-T and Necro, the two dudes with fucking lists, and G-Rap.
Wait, what track did you say?
New Life or Gangsta Rap.
Alright.
It's a new life for me, yeah. This shit bangs. Turn it up.
Gangsta.
See that? You want to know what? My whole thing about Ice-T.
Woo!
You want to know what? Even if he's not spitting the illest flow, he's still he is that dude. Like, he is for sure, for real, that dude.
Yeah.
And so that, to me, I honestly do genuinely believe that if you are that gangster, you can be a shitty rapper and it don't matter. Because who the fuck is going to say something about it? Like, I did, bro. I've always maintained this, and I will maintain it as long as I live. That in any rap crew and in any group of people, and I will repeat this when he comes back, but in any group of any rap collective, any group of rappers, whoever is the worst rapper technically, that dude is the most dangerous motherfucker in that group. And the worse of a rapper he is, the more dangerous he is. Like, I've seen that shit happen multiple times. Where, like, you have a dude pull up at the studio and you hear him spit and you're like, what the fuck? And then at one point you see him, like, adjusting his gun and then you're like, oh, okay, I get it. They keep him around for posterity. This fucking asshole. Well, so anyway, what I was saying, just real quick, is I have always maintained this for as long as I live, and I do not say that this is an indictment of Ice-T, but in any rap crew, any rap collective, any group of dudes that's rappers, if there's a dude in there that's a shitty rapper, but the crew keeps him around, that's the most dangerous motherfucker in the group. And the shittier of a rapper he is, the more dangerous he is.
But you're not saying Ice-T is a shitty rapper, right?
Fuck no, I'm not. I'm just saying that in his case, he is able to get off with simpler rhymes because he's just keeping shit real.
Yeah.
Like, just straight across the plate.
But also, I mean, he's got some complex shit. If you go listen to the track that Pac did with Ice-T and Ice Cube, it's fucking incredible.
Oh no, well, bro, no, trust me. Ice-T has got, again, like I said, on Dead End, fucking his lyrics were ridiculous on that shit. Which guaranteed he wrote that song before 2006. Like I've said this sometimes, and unfortunately, in a lot of cases, it ends up being like Juggalo or underground rappers that basically don't know how to be lyrical. But what happens sometimes is what you actually want to say, sometimes that's more important than how you say it. Sometimes you didn't have other words to say it. You just had to say it that way. So, like, my thing is that, again, Ice-T is fucking, I mean, one of the originators realistically, considering he was one of the first to do West Coast rap. But I definitely did, for that song in particular, like, again, he's like, most of y'all don't rap that good. Like, it was just very over the plate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No flowing it around, no metaphors. Like, look, most of y'all don't rap that good. Most of y'all ain't that good. Like, you didn't need to fucking be lyrical. You didn't have to, rippity rap on that shit. Just
he was just spitting fucking straight facts.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Is I think that, but the correlation again. And I think that there is truth to this because Ice-T is for sure one of the greats, but I don't know where you'd necessarily put him in the top 10 of all time if we're talking about lyricism.
I put him
top 40.
Nah,
top 40. I mean, he's in the top 20 without question. Top 10 though, I'm not sure.
Of gangster rap, I put him above Pac and Biggie.
Well, no, if you're talking just gangster rap, then okay, that's fine. He is one of the premier gangster rappers.
But of all rap, yeah, I mean, that'd be a little difficult. Top 20 for sure.
Jamie Madrox.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god.
All right.
Jamie Madrox gets credit as a lyricist for
No,
sure.
goddamn, D just wanted to get you distracted. Number 6.
Oh, well, so hold on. If we're doing my number 6, then this may end up being more overlap. I'm not sure. But
okay.
My number 6, and I listened to this album a lot when it came out, especially because Eminem had a fucking verse on it, was Devil Without a Cause by Kid Rock. That was my fucking jam when it came out. I listen to that shit all the time. Especially because Kid Rock had a verse on fucking on Carnival of Carnage, on the first fucking Jumpers card. Kid Rock definitely got play for me when I was in high school. And, oh, bro, when fucking Fuck Off is one of the best tracks ever. Really? But I mean, Cowboy is fantastic.
I mean, when he says, "I ain't Peter Pan, I don't fuck with fairies, but I bust more rhymes than virgin cherries."
Oh yeah. Well, that is definitely.
Hold on. Kid Rock is my number 2. Devil Without a Cause.
Oh, that's not. I know it was in there. I didn't know if it was going to be all the way at the top, but I knew it was in there.
But since you put in the Vanilla Ice metal shit, I immediately, my mind was, because I didn't put Limp Bizkit in here, but if we were going, because I was sticking more the like straight hip hop route, except for Kid Rock.
Honestly, and
Limp
you want to know
Bizkit
what my thing was? With Vanilla Ice, I still kind of, it was mostly a rap album. Hard to Swallow was mostly him rapping.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure on that album, or somewhere around there, they got fucking, what's his face from Bloodhound Gang on a track.
Yeah.
Human butt plug.
Dude, he's fucking ridiculous over here.
So, Kid Rock, I actually, if you want to,
Well, no, you want to know what? No, we can save playing Kid Rock for when we bring it to you for number 2. Because again, that is, we can build to that. Because obviously he's very influential to you. But so go ahead with your number 5, and then I'll follow up on that.
Okay, well, it's my number 6, and my number 6 is my number 6 is a little known rapper called Eminem.
Like, you know, he's getting himself out there, you know.
Yeah, you know, he needs to work on his hustle a little more, but he'll get there.
Yeah, one of these days.
Marshall Mathers LP.
Oh, that's my number 2. I'm pretty. Hold on, let me see. And that's my number 2. No bullshit.
This actually kind of goes perfectly with the Kid Rock thing, because as you know, we were poor as fuck when I was a kid. Truly white trash music right here. The Marshall Mathers LP and Devil Without a Cause were the anthems of white trash people. And someone, you know, what?
Ad libs, man. I'm just doing ad libs.
This isn't a goddamn song. It's a podcast, motherfucker. All I hear is when I'm talking.
Nah, this was the one I remember where he's like, "Sorry, Punk, but I don't give a." It's like, "Be Jennifer Lopez, tough, you know this."
So this
"Sorry, Punk, but I don't give a fuck if this chick was my own mother. I'd still fuck her with no rubber and come inside her and have a son and a new brother at the same time and just say the name mine. What's my name? Are you kidding me?" Like, the fact that he actually said that shit and then 20 years later would say, "The day I admit you got this killer," so whatever, it's like, is the day that Diddy admits that he put the hit out that got Pop killed. Are you kidding me? Like, that motherfucker is willing to say anything.
Here's the problem I got with Eminem, though. He is such a pussy ass bitch now that I can't even fucking do with him. And he sounds like a goddamn robot every time he raps, and I hate that.
I mean, I think
because my hatred of Eminem is strong, just like my hatred of Metallica. But it is only it is only strong because the love was so strong.
Hey, look, you want to know what? I have fallen off on listening to his shit now. I haven't listened to Eminem.
I don't listen to Eminem anymore. I don't even go back and listen to this shit very much. But at the time though, when I was fucking 10 years old and I was hearing this shit, I was hearing, when I was just a little baby boy, my mama used to tell me these crazy things. That whole the whole album just blew my mind. I'm like, this is crazy shit. I'm living a crazy life. This fucking goes perfect.
I was about to say, fucking wasn't Kim was on this album, wasn't it? Holy shit, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Reach for the sky.
I mean, bro, you have to understand the fact that he called out ICP right as I was starting to learn about ICP. Like, or, you know, in the midst of me, you know, becoming a juggalo, the fact that this most famous fucking rapper on the earth is talking about the dudes that and then making a whole fucking skit about it. Like, that to me was, bro, I remember there were times where, because I was lyrical and I fucked with Eminem, that there were juggalos that were like, "Fuck you." No bullshit.
Yeah, but they're so open-minded.
Oh, no, okay, first of all, they weren't back then. Back then, they didn't give a fuck. Nowadays, juggalos, it's supposed to be open-mindedness, but they're still just as bad as they ever were.
Here's the thing that ICP had against Eminem that not a lot of other people did. They had a great sense of humor, so they could do Slim Anus and these funny tracks where they didn't have to be lyrical, because if they were going to try and be lyrically...
So here's the problem. Here's the problem with that. They did do a track called Nothing But a Bitch Thing. And
but it was... Yeah.
No, I'm not hearing nothing. Is it like Eminem type shit? Okay, no, fine. However, I'm going to be honest, and I've always maintained this. Think about the kind of lyricist that Eminem is. Think about that. First of all.
Okay.
Now think about the shit that he said about them, or think about the lyric on Marshall Mathers. He literally called them out on the song of his name, and in that, what did he say? Slim Anus. Damn right, Slim Anus. Out of your fucking mind like you two little flaming fat. He literally broke character and stopped rhyming, is how angry he was. And then he made a fucking skit about them sucking Ken Knibbs. He was upset. Like, let's be real here.
Oh, no doubt, bro. But no doubt, because let's keep this in focus. Nobody knew who the fuck Eminem was until the Slim Shady LP came out. Barely anybody in Detroit knew who the fuck Eminem was.
Oh, no, but here's the other funny thing about that, is it's so ironic that Esham eventually adopted this massive fuck Eminem until he is dead type shit, because I remember Esham on an album that he made had the quotes from fucking whichever song it was, or Still Don't Give a Fuck. I'm a cross between Manson, Esham, and Ozzy. Like, he was like Eminem was always trying to get
Eminem forgot to leave out Cage in that line too.
Well, yeah, but you want to know what this is? I was thinking about this the other day because you brought it up. Like, was there a beef, or was there just he said the one line, bought Cage's tape, opened it, and dubbed over?
No, there's more. There's much more to it.
Really? Okay, fair enough. Honestly,
there's all kinds of what do you call them? Hidden bars.
So I would have, because my thing is, I would have figured that the reason why that even happened in the first place is because M was trying to be like, I'm top white boy now. So any other what?
Of course that's
ad-libbing, man, ad-libbing.
No, fair enough. I can definitely. That's what I'm saying. Like, I always figured that it was just like.
Have you ever heard Infinite?
Oh, of course.
Okay, so that's Eminem in '96. Okay, and then at the same time,
I heard a hell of a lot of shit from it.
At the same time, Stretch and Bobbito, infamous. Stretch and Bobbito were constantly having Cage on. And Cage and Necro linked and did Agent Orange. Now you listen to Eminem pre-Agent Orange.
Yeah, that's right. I remember him saying spray Cage with Agent Orange. I remember that.
You listen to Cage. You listen to Eminem post Agent Orange. It's a whole new Eminem, and he sounds a lot like Cage. But that's a whole other episode.
No, hey, fair enough.
We got to get through this
because no, listen. And no, we do need to move along on that, but I will tell you that I remember working a warehouse job in Jersey City for a while, and one of the dudes that was working there, he was playing me Stack Bundles. Like, I don't know if you know Stack Bundles. He was like part of the Max B, French Montana wave music type shit, but he was like starting to pop before a lot of other people, and before he really got on, he got murdered. I don't know exactly what happened there, but fucking like he did a lot of shit with Max B, I'm pretty sure. And again, French Montana and Max B, like it was that, you know, like it was on that level. But that same dude who played all that shit also played a lot of Cage's shit, Hell's Winter shit, and this one super old track, Daydreams, Being a Murderer, Killer, Assassinator, Death Coordinator, Executioner. Like, the fact that I remember the hook that well is just a testament to how often he listened to that song specifically. But yeah. Cage was definitely part, I mean, if you want to be real about it, Cage was definitely part of the, like, horrorcore rap, like, renaissance. That's like, he was part of the beginning of it. He was just, he was doing his own thing. Cage's life was super fucked up. That's why he made fucked up.
Cage is the horrorcore slug.
I could dig that. And that's actually interesting because Cage has worked with Psychopathic a bunch of times. So there's that. But I actually do have a Cage album on here, and this might be giving it away a little bit, but it's not just Cage. But but for the listeners, just to keep it fun, just saying that it's not only Cage means that it could be multiple different albums.
Oh yeah, it could be anything.
So I think you know, but they don't.
Yeah. Let's go to so my number 6 was your number 2. Your number 6 was my number 2. So we're on number 5.
All right.
You want to go?
My number 5.
Yeah, go.
My number 5 is, again, I had to keep them in here because they are definitely influential to who I became.
Oh, wait. We gotta play.
You never played nothing from the Shady album, bro.
Oh, we didn't. Oh, my bad. We were just so intense on talking about it.
Kill You?
Kill You it is.
Or you know what? No. We'll let Max pick this one since it's his number 2, and I'll pick the Kid Rock one. So you go ahead and play it because we didn't play Kid Rock either.
You want to know what? I think, Kill You was definitely, it would have been one of my, I'm trying to remember what other songs are on there. But,
Rock Bottom, right?
Rock Bottom is the Slim Shady album.
Yeah, Rock Bottom's the first album.
Which that song
they're kind of, it's the same fucking album, you know what I mean? It's brother and sister.
Whoa.
Oh, wait, no, I'm Back. That's a good one.
All right.
Goddamn.
No, I know. We're going to catch an ad every time because these are actually popular fucking songs. TE, because MTV was so friendly to me. Can't wait till Kim sees me. Fucking, I still think that's such a weird line. Like, why the fuck was Eminem hating on Charles Manson? Like, yeah, Charles Manson sucks, but like, this is weird.
Charles Manson.
He's a badass lyricist.
I love Charles Manson. I don't give a fuck. All right, number 5.
You want to know what? I think that I think that Charles Manson was like, if he wasn't all the way racist, it would have been different. But
was he though? Was he?
Yeah.
Skribbal, was he?
That is a whole other episode because we can fucking
That's
go
a whole
there,
other episode. We gotta go. We gotta do the 5.
And listen, not for nothing. Interesting story. The guys that I'm about to fucking go on for my number 5, they were definitely on the Manson tip for the fact that they were always talking about putting a fucking X in somebody's head. But Twisted, their first album, Most Faceless, when that shit first came out, bro, to me, the reason why that album hit me so hard was because it was juggalo shit, but it was lyrical. And it had that, like, that 90s fucking, like, that just kind of grit and vibe that now when I look at Twisted, I don't even understand how they're the same people that made this album. Like, It's kind of crazy. But
hey, I like Twisted rock shit, man. Everyone shits on it, but I think it's awesome.
Honestly, my thing is this. I don't think that their rock shit is inherently bad just because it's rock, all right? I'm not that guy. What I will say, however, is almost all of their newer shit I haven't really liked that much, but I did like a good amount of their post-psychopathic shit. And, I mean, again, bro, I've told this story before. The way that I used to get confidence to start rapping in front of people was there was a verse on the original Most Faceless called Somebody's Dissing You. And they put it on Psychopathic from Outer Space, too. And I would rap their verses, not because I didn't have my own, because I was writing my own verses by that point. But I would spit this shit in front of people that were like gangsters or whatever, because anytime I told somebody that was hood, that was like genuinely like thugged out on some shit, if they found out I listened to ICP, they would just be like, oh, that's some clown ass motherfuckers that Eminem was shitting on. That's all anybody knew about him, and they would just, you're a clown for listening to him. So, nobody knew who Twisted was. Nobody knew who Twisted was if they were listening to, like, you know, mainstream gangster rap in fucking 2001. And so I would spit his verse and then start to freestyle at the end of it. And like fucking, what was it? Madd Maxxx is moving with the speed of the robot, sonic exhaust, chronic fumes, fuel, gin and tonic. Half of the world is corrupt and alive, other half is depressed and they want to die. ISI, YSY, realize there's a killer in your face, look him in his eyes, throw your body down. Like, and then people would look at that shit and you would hear me spit like, oh, okay, no doubt, that's dope. Or whether or not they thought it was dope, they weren't like, oh, that shit's whack, knock it off. Which that's definitely how people would have been.
I used to do the same shit, not with Twisted, but there was a band called Pillar, and it was a rap metal band.
Okay.
And nobody knew who they were unless you were like a Christian in church.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the fucking vocalist had bars for days, and I would fucking go into battles in fucking 7th grade and annihilate motherfuckers with that shit.
But yo, you want to know what? For this album, because there's so many, like, no bullshit, so many classics: Secondhand Smoke, Die Motherfucker Die, Rock the Dead. Or no, I think Rock the Dead actually came on the re-release, but
Minutia.
Well, no, fair enough. But one of my favorite tracks on this one that I think you should play is What the Fuck. And Blaze does the hook on this track, actually. And fucking, I definitely, like I said, I really do think that Twisted, their early shit, is some of the best lyricism the underground has ever seen. And that's why they had the impact that they did and maintain the impact with the people that still fuck with them like they still do. Because, I mean, again, I'm not a Twisted hater. I'm just completely honest. I did not follow them to work to. I was never, this is the Twisted that I grew up on. Oh. And from this to Abomination.
I guess that's time to play the song.
You ever noticed that Monoxide is like a white Tupac?
No, I haven't. And I frankly think that that's fucking ridiculous.
I mean, the way he rhymes, man. He's got like that Tupac flow.
Okay, still no. Still no.
All right, play it. I'll be the judge. The one guy from the West Coast will be the judge. Let's see.
Certainly not on this track.
I swear to God, that's all there was to it. I just brought him here. You have a room for him?
Target 13.
Of course, we got to have a 30-second intro on every goddamn song.
He's all right. Don't matter to me.
Yeah, no, this is, I forgot that this was, I didn't know it was actually going to play through this. This is, I'm pretty sure, from Season of the Witch.
Yeah, it is.
Pretty wild shit going on in there. I heard rumors.
I heard rumors.
Like what? What'd you hear? This year, gonna get me about a case and a half of Molotov cocktails.
While I dominate on the underground level, I'm not the devil with no horns, pitchforks, and shovels. So can you dig it?
I need you to fucking calm down. Lay off the speed.
Come on now.
Lay off the speed. That.
Oh, I'm sorry. That shit goes hard, even if white ass Madd Maxxx said the N-word twice.
This reminds me of.
We're all saying it back then.
Latin, but still.
We were all saying it back then, man. Come on.
It's the 90s.
Fuck that shit.
No one gave a fuck in the 90s, bro. We've established that.
Yeah, fair enough. Especially not in Detroit.
Here's what it reminds me of. If you've ever heard Kid Rock shit before Devil Without a Cause, he has an album called Early Morning Stone Pimp. And it's almost like this. This almost reminds me of a West Coast, like almost G-Funk style beats. It's got that airiness to the beat.
Bro, that was just that one track, because I'll tell you right now, most of that album was just straight up like boom bapping, like Secondhand Smoke and Die Motherfucker Die.
The springiness of the beats, the airiness of it is very G-Funk.
All right, no, I will definitely give you that, because I'll tell you right now, Die Motherfucker Die is exactly that. So. And
that's what Kid Rock shit was. I think, and I've heard Champtown shit, and there a lot of the Detroit dudes, they almost had a West Coast vibe, just like ICP had a Cypress Hill vibe for a while.
Right. No, for sure. No, that's verified.
But that was dope.
All right. So what's your number 5 then?
My number 5, we're about to go way the fuck off the path.
Oh shit! All right, I'm with that.
A little known actor named Will Smith used to be a rapper. If people don't know this, and it's his album Will Smith. It's not Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince, which I love and respect, But it is Will Smith 1999 album Millennium.
Okay, that's the one with getting jiggy with it and fucking Miami and no, bro. Listen,
Don't jump, Will. Don't jump,
bro. I spun the fuck out of that album. No lie.
It's the album. It's the album after getting jiggy with it. That was Big Willie style.
Shit. Okay, see, I never really listened to that.
Big Willie style.
So first of all, Millennium, ridiculous. What a dumb fucking name, but it's so good. And I love
really not that bad. I mean, when you think about it, it's really
Will is so much the fucking just. First of all, he's a ladies' man, but he's also a fucking goofball. But he's also smooth as fuck at the same time. He's also the biggest actor in the world. He was the biggest rapper in the world. You know what I mean? Like, and this album was so fucking fun, dude. And where I got this is actually, I got this from a library where I actually discovered a lot of music.
I thought so bad.
I rented this from the library because I loved Will Smith because I loved Fresh Prince and Men in Black when I was a kid.
Right.
And this is the first time I ever heard his music other than like the Men in Black song. I heard this album, and he had Jazzy Jeff on there. He's got Bismarck. He's got Tatiana Ali, Ashley from
shit.
That's the song Who Am I? The song Who Am I fucking bangs. D, Q.
What are we playing?
Who Am I? Or Pump Me Up. It's up to you. But tell me beforehand so I can tell you where to go.
Pump me up.
Pump Me Up. Go to the 2 minutes and 50-second mark.
All
right. I fucking love this. And this is one of those party joints with just him and Jazz.
Right, okay.
Ain't bad for a guy who smacks short people.
Yo, I don't think anybody listening to Millennium ever thought, hey, yo, I bet one day he's gonna slap Chris Rock. Come on. Chris Rock was famous back then too. I bet they hung out back then.
Yeah, dude. They fucking hung out all the time. Like, there's all kinds of fucking stories with those two. It's just,
Swapping
no one can understand what the fuck it's like to be Will Smith, bro. So I find
that's fair.
It's hard to judge that. You know what I mean? And
bro, you ever seen
remember his wife was just on TV like a month before that talking about or fucking other dudes and all kinds of forcing him on the show.
Bro, you ever seen the video he did where he's talking about like how none of this is real type shit? That was fucking crazy.
Like Jim Carrey's doing? That kind of shit?
Kind of, but it was like well produced. But
you know, I can't, you know, people want to fucking, you know, it's Will Smith, he's got plenty of fucking haters. And but I always love and respect what he did for hip hop. He's a goddamn pioneer and one of the greatest storytellers in hip hop. And if you talk to KRS-One, Slick Rick, all these dudes, they said, all of them say Will hung in with the best of them.
Oh, 1,000%. No, come on. It is well known that Will could fucking rock the mic, and quite frankly, if he was smart, that's what he would do. He would put a fucking album out, clear the air, and then become a fucking legend again. If he was smart, that's what he would do. He wouldn't just make movies about slaves. But, so, listen, my number 4 album, I'm going to tell you what I put, but I'm calling an audible, because I forgot to add, when you brought it up, you mentioned the name, and I realized that I did not put this person in. And realistically, he is much more important to the overall who I became than Atmosphere. Because Atmosphere is dope. Atmosphere is real dope. But like I said, I could not tell you the name of one song on Seven's Travels. I just remember that I listened to it so much that it very much shaped how I felt about lyrical hip-hop.
Is that the one with Trying to Find a Balance?
Yes, it is. That's the song that was the song that brought me in. And then there's other songs. You look like you were built for me. You talk like you want to steal my drink. You kiss like you already came, and there's enough to pull it on, and those are the game. It's like, damn, baby, I know you can't save me, but you can still tell your friends that you're leaving with the band. Maybe you can show me your hustle. Neither one of us would be so lonely if only you would come over here and hold me. But fucking great album. But realistically, the more important album to my overall my overall growth as an artist, Necro Glory Days.
Okay.
Because not only was it an amazing album, but I'm 99% sure that Glory Days was the album with Dead Body Disposal.
Yes.
That right there, Dead Body Disposal, I got down on Dead Body Disposal right at the exact same time that I started getting down on Juggalo.
I'll always love the line from that song because he's just so brutal. He goes, you'll be reeking like a fag's ass. I was like, Jesus.
Well, you want to know what? That was definitely another, especially look at how young he was back in the fucking 90s. Necro did not give a fuck. He still doesn't give a fuck. He would snuff you in the face for accidentally walking past him and not, like, whatever. Like, he would just,
Necro's the real
look over and just punch you for literally no reason. And then look, what the fuck are you going to do about it?
Necro, he's got this, like he says, he's got spidey senses for drama.
Bro, let me tell you something. In my opinion, personally, based on the kind of music that he's made, the amount of money he's made doing it over the years, and the kinds of places that he's been, bro, Necro been done, seen some shit, I guarantee it. And the idea that he's been this dude the whole fucking time. There has never been a time that Necro has not been doing Necro shit.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing that I will say is, and here's the thing, now looking back on it, I realized that even whether or not he was being serious with some of the things that he was saying, because sometimes he would say some shit that seems like outlandish fucking level of like...
Yeah, that's Necro, bro.
But that's kind of what I'm saying is that I really do. He is unequivocally that guy. And so, like, I just... watching him in the Raw, like I remember when I told you meeting him at that show and fucking watching him spit in front of like very few people and being around him and Kid Joe, may he rest in peace. Excuse me, like that whole situation was just like Necro really is. Again, watching that interview, fucking the No Jumper one, like Necro doesn't put on for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Necro is just Necro at all fucking times.
Yeah.
And I just, that level of brutality when I was a kid, something about that shit spoke to me. Because I'll tell you right now, considering Class Time Horror was one of my most well-known songs, it could be argued that the more important album was What's Wrong with Bill. But at the same time, Necro was like, he was doing shit way earlier than Bill professionally, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong about that.
No, because Nonfiction had to deal with search.
Well, no, that's true, but I don't think that just because it was search means that it was happening super early on. Like, Nonfiction was going on in like the late 2000s, or not the late, in the early 2000s, I take it back. They dropped their first single in 96. What, Nonfiction?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh, you want to know what? Fair enough. I did not know that. I will admit that I was incorrect, and I did not know that.
Yeah, the Nonfiction song "Black Helicopters" that was '97, and that was a beat that Cage turned down and Eminem turned down.
Oh wow, that's interesting. See, again, I gotta tell you, that's really cool. I never knew that. I did not know that shit. But even to that end, I'm still pretty sure that Necro was putting shit out before Bill.
Yeah, Necro's always been getting busy since like '92 officially, I think.
That's what so at that point, I look at it like, again, Dead Body Disposal, especially for the fact that he used
Glory Days. I mean, I love the fact that the title of the album is a reference to Bruce Springsteen Glory Days.
Oh no, I mean, listen, the whole thing about, and I'm pretty sure I Need Drugs was on this album, like. Bro.
No, that was the album I Need Drugs.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I thought that song might have been on this one, but you know, just like.
But Necro's one of those guys. He doesn't have a lot of whack songs. You know what I mean? Even if you don't feel a song as much as the other one, that's about it. Like I've never listened to a song by Necro and said that's whack. Never.
Oh no. Oh well, you want to know what? So this is what I'll say. I think that his style is so fucking aggressive, punch you in the face type shit that just like it's like think about the way he records. You know what I'm saying? Like he does most of his bars and sections because this is constantly coming at you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you had perfect breath control, you wouldn't be able to fucking do lyrics like that if you didn't record them that way.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
so, like,
exactly.
which is why he has Hyde as a fucking assassin of a hype man. Like and not to mention Hyde is also like lyrically he's very, very New York, but he's dope. I think he's pretty underrated. But
yeah, shout out Mr. Hyde. He's fucking dope as well.
He's fucking
Mr. Hyde is cool.
Nah, dude fucking put it out, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just put some shit out recently. I could be wrong. But
he just did Bonnie and Hyde.
Fuck yeah, man. I think that on this album, if we're gonna play anything, it has to be fucking Dead Body Disposal.
Yeah, but fast forward like a minute and a half, because there's like a fucking long ass intro.
There is
I
a bit
think Needs a
of
Body.
it's at least the first 10 or 15 seconds. Yeah, it's from the movie Snatch.
Yeah, classic.
You fucking kidding me? Like, if you are ever going to have the horrorcore conversation and you're not talking about fucking Dead Body Disposal, then you ain't having the right conversation.
Well, Necro don't want to fucking be lumped in with horrorcore.
Oh no, he doesn't have to be because he does death rap. He does his own shit, and that's kind of what I'm saying. Because
what's the old saying? No God wants to be a part of what they created.
Shit.
But so this is what I will say about this is that just inherently what he was doing has horrorcore tones to it. The difference is he doesn't want to be just like Suicide Boys did the same shit. Stop calling us horrorcore. They don't want to be associated with all the corny shit that is still in horrorcore. And I totally get that.
And you can't blame them at all. You know, that's why I run from it.
Honestly, my thing is this. I really look at it where because I can spit the way that I can, I'm horrorcore till the doors fall off. I can do other shit, but I represent this horrorcore because guess what? In my opinion, lyrically, horrorcore, I don't know who's really coming at me to a point where I'm like, oh man.
All you fucking horrorcore rappers, other than the select few that can fucking rap.
Exactly. And there's only a few. There's really only a few.
All right, let's go to my number 4. Let's try and finish this
please.
up.
By all means.
My number 4 is, we brought them up about 6-7 times already. It's La Coca Nostra.
Bet.
A brand you can trust.
Is that the first one?
Yep.
Get out of my way when I'm blasting my gun. Got 99 bullets, but it only takes one.
This is an album, much like my number 3, that fucking, I heard it, I'm like, oh, there is a spot for rugged ass white boys in underground hip hop. Let's go. And it fucking,
dude.
Up until this point, I was rapping atmosphere style shit. I was trying to be, I was trying to be Slug, basically, trying to get deep with it and be poetic. And not to say that hardcore shit can't be poetic, because I feel like there's a certain amount of poetic to what we do. You know what I mean?
Right. Hey, quite frankly, to me, and I know that this isn't the album you're talking about, but Malverde Market is some of the most fucking poetic gangster shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, so D, play Bloody Sunday. And this actually features my homeboy who, Big Left. We did an album together called Napalm Drop. And he was an original member of La Coca. And this song is fucking, I mean, it starts with Everlast saying, Bloody Sunday, Black Sabbath, the Pope's a pedophile with a drug habit. I fucking love this shit. I heard this shit, I'm like, oh my God, I'm not
gonna lie, the Coca song that brought me in was That's Coke.
That brought everyone in. That brought me in too. All right, let's hear it.
He said the Psycho Realm, bro.
Psycho Realm, bro. Sick jacking.
Nah, you wanna know what? I gotta tell you, working with Block McCloud ended up being kind of complicated over the years. I still got love for the guy. And because again, it's been a little bit complicated, but he also put me on a track with Sick Jacket and fucking Egg Roll from Disciples of the Sick. So like,
big shout out to all those Soulless, Everlast is Soulless. You know, I almost had Everlast on my list. Whitey Ford Sings the Blues. And I
mean,
fucking,
but you wanna know what? That to me is a rock album. That's a classic rock and roll album.
but if you listen back to it, it's more of a hip hop album.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. He's spitting for sure on there. He's always been like that. But I think that he was able to be, because this is the way that I look at it. It's only been within, let's say, the last 10 years or so that hip hop albums have been received in a way that rock and roll albums are received, in the sense of getting that like recognition and that thing. Like Whitey Ford Sings the Blues got the recognition of a classic American rock and roll album. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, because it's got fucking Ends, and it's got What It's Like, and it's got those songs where it's like those are classic on the radio, but then it's got...
Well, plus, bro, his shit transcends so hard that they'll play fucking Jump Around on metal stations all the time.
Yeah, dude, House of Pain, that's classic.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
that's a straight up rap song. That's all.
Let's do, did you do your number 4?
Yeah, no, my number 4 was Glory Days. It was
okay, so what's your number 3?
Glory Days.
What's your number 3?
So my number 3, and I had to do it because I have listened to this album probably more than any other hip hop album ever, and that is fucking Leak Bros from Cage and Tame One, dog.
Classic.
What's the name
I
again?
can rap that whole album almost.
D, it's called Leak Bros. D, it's called Leak Bros. LEAKBROS.
So, and there's so many bangers for this album to say like, oh, let's play that song. But
was it this album that had RA, or was that Smut Peddlers?
No, RA is not on this album.
Smut Peddlers, then I think it was.
Yeah, that probably, more than likely. But so, no, this album, I don't know why, because they also talk about New Jersey and Newark all the time. But like,
well, I know Cage is from New York.
Yeah, and Tame One I'm pretty sure is from Jersey, but like, just this album lyrically is so.
It's all about Angel Dust, right?
Oh yes, 100%. The whole album, and it's funny because when I was a kid, I saw an episode of like Mad TV, and they made a joke about like fucking Cheech and Chong, but instead of Cheech and Chong it's smoking weed, they were smoking PCP, and it was like, you know, ridiculous and goofy or whatever. And I have to imagine Cage and Tame One saw that same sketch because that's exactly what they did. And
well, and Cage was that, like, okay, we have Eminem.
Bro, I'm sure they were smoking PCP to the fucking nines. New Jersey, Newark, Jersey City, Elizabeth, that's where you get it.
Well, I mean, PCP's heavy out here, you know, in LA.
I actually didn't know that.
And Cage was that real, like, he was actually doing the shit. He was like, Cage, I don't know if I know it with his childhood, but he was.
That's why I was saying this. I said that earlier. Cage had a fucked up life. That's why he makes fucked up music.
Yeah. So what song you want to listen to?
So for this one, it's so hard to call it because there's so many are so good. But I think that, because I really just love that very first. I got a monkey on my back with twin jacks, bipolar, and a headless angel laying dead on my shoulder. But I think that one of the great songs is Give Me Some Death.
Oh, I'm so stoned.
Terminator.
Smoking
oh no, you can play this one straight from the beginning.
Okay.
So cheer the star at the end of the bar like my name was Normie. Bro, I'm trying, like, he said, like, y'all, cause I got locks. All I need is something like, I can't remember exactly what he says, like the J style, something for this bad boy to rough ride.
Is he saying licky, licky, licky?
No, leak.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I'm like, yo, Skribbal got licked my ass, and he's saying licky, licky, licky.
Oh man. No, bro.
No, hold on. We gotta clear that. People might think D said Skribbal licks my ass. Let's clear that up.
Whoa.
No mas, no gracias. But now, bro, the level of lyricism in that album, talking about fucking, oh my lord, so many ridiculous lyrics the whole album through.
Yeah.
Liking with a face, siphon with a pain.
Remember when
fucking, oh my lord.
Remember when
Shotgun's the most
remember when
accessible
Cage
ticket to
started?
Hades kid rather be dead than the guy who raps about how great he is. One last fuck cigarette, a sip of my lager, then I'm going to burn in hell with Kurt, Big, and my father.
You know, I got some hate from Cage fans. I put out this song called Tim Allen Coke, and
that's already amazing. That's already great.
I got Gore-Tex from Nonfiction is on the song with me, and I had a line in there. My shit's still primo, but I'm hated by the fans like when Cage went emo, and I got some like blowback. Like Cage was, you know, being experimental. He was amazing, and I don't hate the Cage emo shit. You know what I mean? I think.
No, hey, listen. You want to know what? The way that I look at it is, people are obviously based on the kind of.
It was just a good line, and every rapper wants to experiment and do different shit.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
Now, the way that I look at it, with somebody like Cage, eventually you're gonna have a fucking moment where you start to go inward. And you start to be something other than fucking pissed off and violent.
It's just like me, bro. Like if you listen to all my like 6 mixtapes before I ever released an album, and then my first album, and you listen to my shit now, I got a lot more depth to my shit because I had a crazy ass childhood. You know what I mean? So it gives you an array of shit to speak about, and you're gonna when you grow up crazy like Cage. You're gonna want to fucking self-reflect, especially as you get older. So that's a fucking.
Oh no, absolutely. And bro, are you kidding me? I'll give Cage props till the fucking end for the fact that he's always been nasty on the mic, authentic about his shit, and not even just that, but well ingrained in the culture. You know, he's like best friends with Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf was apparently supposed to make a movie about him at some point, and I guess maybe that fell through.
Yeah, Shia is a huge underground hip hop fan. His like #1 favorite rapper of all time is Cage. Isn't that crazy?
That is kind of crazy for sure. Hey, listen, you want to know what? We're going just about to the 2-hour mark, which I think, based on the way we did this, makes sense. But we already kind of fucking verified each other's number 2s. Oh, did you not do your number 3?
I got to do my number 3, and we'll just roll through it.
All right. Well, no, I'm saying, because we already did each other's number 2s.
Yeah.
But hey, when you got fucking lick my ass on the screen, I gotta fucking clarify.
Lick my ass pipe.
I gotta make 100%. But so you do your number 3, and then we'll both do our number 1.
All right, my number 3 is again. I heard this guy, and I'm like, rugged white boys. It's on. This is what I'm about.
Right.
Diabolic, liar, and a thief.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting to see where Diabolic was coming in because I knew you talked about it.
This album, the way this motherfucker, his wordplay was next level when I heard this shit.
Dude,
it was like
ridiculous.
People are probably gonna be surprised and think I would have like Vinny Paz on my list or Nonfiction, because I do love and respect those guys. R.A. the Rugged Man.
Yeah, same.
But the truth is, before La Coca, before Diabolic, I was listening to Sage Francis and Brother Ali and you know, a lot of Christian hip hop and shit like that. And I wasn't a Jedi Mind Tricks, but it didn't influence me to the point where when I heard Diabolic, I'm like, oh shit. I like Immortal Technique too and shit like that, but Diabolic just fucking took it next level. I remember being on my mama's porch, a kid with rotten thoughts, tossing tomahawks at kids to knock him off the rocking horse. I was like, holy shit.
Oh no, dude. He's fucking, and I've said this before, that not only is he one of the nastiest lyricists of all time, who has one of the most well-known verses in all of hip-hop history, but having met him twice, because again, Blocks brought him out to do shows, really super solid, friendly, personable guy. And he's the kind of guy that, and I have so much respect for this because I've been this guy, is he doesn't give a fuck how many people are on the stage. He's gonna give you the performance. Like, well,
and he's just mad cool. I had him on my old podcast. We'll get him on this one. We'll get him on this one. This dude, if you want his honest opinion, if you want his honest opinion on anything, politics, whatever, he don't give a fuck.
No, I know. Listen, I saw him going back and forth with Sarah Connor on Facebook once. It was fucking, like, watching them go back and forth was crazy because, like, I know that Diabolic, like, I don't know exactly what his politics are, but I know that he's a really intelligent, well-spoken guy. And so the way that, because Sarah Connor is like, again, a fixture of the New York battle scene, I have all respect for her, but the way that I've seen her talk sometimes, she can be arrogant is the word that comes to mind. But again, people.
Well, Diabolic also just loves getting in petty beefs. Like his whole thing with
you want to know what? Maybe that was part of it. I couldn't tell you.
He talked to me about it. He said he just loves it. He loves like egging people on and fucking, especially if they're politically retarded, like Talib Kweli. He just
my God. No, that's one of the reasons I got so much love for him, bro, because Talib Kweli, I do fuck with Black Star, but he's such a dick. Oh my God.
Oh my God, dude.
It's fucking so aggravating. And for the fact that he's the kind of person that really aggravates me and like the most, because he tried to say that Diabolic was like an ass rapper. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck if you don't like a guy or not. Diss him on the content of his character.
And let's not
just because you don't like his shit.
And let's not forget that they had a beef back and forth, and Diabolic's track is still up. Talib took his shit down.
Oh, that's funny. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah,
I remember.
All right, well, let's. D, play. I don't want to rhyme. Just 40 seconds of it. I don't want to rhyme. This shit is fucking. This is the song that I first heard. I'm like, oh, this is my new favorite rapper right here. High on Drugs in my sister's garage back in 2011, 2010.
That always seems to be the way. High in a garage somewhere.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember when this came out, my boy played this for me, because again, I'd been, down on underground shit for a while, and I had known about fucking
I earn respect, burning purple zest, during urine tests.
Nah, bro. He said fucking, oh man, yeah, slash your throat for a pack of smokes if my ass is broke. Oh my Lord. Nah, so fucking fire, dude. But so, all right,
let's do it.
So yeah, no, keeping it moving. Obviously, like I said, my number 2 was Marshall Mathers, but that was because the reason that my first verse I ever wrote was technically like writing a verse to Marshall Mathers.
Yeah.
But
and real quick, we still gotta play a Kid Rock song. My number 2 is Kid Rock.
No, you know what? You're absolutely right. But it looks like D fucking exited the chat.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see him.
This fucking.
I'm in the background, dog. I'm in the background, bro.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
The spotlight.
Yeah,
So,
I was about to fucking.
Nah, you want to know what? All right, hey, no, you want to know what? We'll see going forward. But no, we definitely need to play a.
Let's play. Should we do the title track with Joe C or fucking Welcome to the Party?
Oh no, definitely. If rest in peace, Joe C. We gotta.
All right, let's do D. Let's do Devil Without a Cause and go to about the 240 mark. Love this fucking song. And it's funny because the label came to him and said, you need to cut these songs from the album because they're just bad. They said, cut Ba With the Ba, cut Cowboy, and cut Only God Knows Why. The 3 biggest fucking hits that made that shit go diamond.
I didn't know that the album was diamond. I believe it though. Bro, that whole album was just like, Ba With the Ba was a moment in fucking music history, whether anybody likes it or not.
All right, let's hear it, D. Devil Without a Cause.
What you doing, boy?
Oh my God, iconic.
No, and you know that Joe C was a huge part of the reason why he was famous.
The label also wanted him to take out the line "I'm going platinum" because they're like, you're gonna look ridiculous, and then it sold 12 million copies.
Well, that's what happens when you are willing to fucking like go and fucking put yourself out there like that. I mean, again, Kid Rock couldn't happen again. I don't think. But at the same time, Kid Rock happened. So.
And we can do a whole episode on Kid Rock, and we probably will.
Oh, well, you want to know what we should do at some point is do an episode just about Detroit hip hop in general, because Detroit hip hop clearly had a lot to do with
absolutely, but also there will be a straight up Kid Rock episode. I'm saying it now.
All right, no, hey, look, fair enough. You're probably gonna, I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna be taking point on that one. But
I'm gonna school you on all the early shit. You're gonna fuck.
I fucks with it. All right, so we're down to the wire. We're doing each other. We're doing number one now, and so you go first. I'd rather hear what you got. I'd rather hear it.
All right, my number one is a way fucking left field hit. It's a rapper you've probably never heard before, but I've told you about him. He's a Christian rapper. He's often, back in the day, he was referred to as the Christian Eminem, which is total horse shit. But you know, it was a thing in the 90s. White boys we had to sound dope. We had to do a higher pitch thing with our voices, a lot of us. You know what I mean? Not me specifically, I wasn't rapping in the 90s, but I'm saying back then, you know, Cage, Eminem, KJ, a lot of these guys, they had the high register vocal, you know what I mean? So everyone would automatically assume, but this album was actually recorded before Eminem even dropped. So he'd never even heard Eminem or anything like that. But this is KJ52, 7th Avenue.
Okay.
This album is, I've listened to this since I was 12 years old, and I'm not even exaggerating. I listen to this once a week, this fucking album.
I can dig it.
He's got bars for days. He's ridiculously good, and he paid his dues. He was opening for Wu-Tang, A Tribe Called Quest, in the 90s as a Christian rapper, white boy. All right, so this motherfucker paid his dues. D, play 1, 2, 3, the first song, and go to the 140 mark. And we could get KJ on the show too. I had him on my other show. He's fucking mad cool. And you know, he's a Christian and shit. And he's literally the biggest Christian rapper of all time. He sold millions of copies.
That's dope, man.
Okay.
Yeah, nah, I fucks with it, man.
Listen to these bars, bro. And this is some deep shit too. It's hard to be a star when your skills ain't up to par. It's hard to push a Lex when you don't even own a car. It's hard to win a battle when you can't win the war, and it's hard to be a man when you don't know who you are.
I heard that shit.
So he was not only dropping bars, but he has some fucking like it's positive vibes, you know what I mean? And then he comes in with the lyricism like, I stay on point just like some harpoons, develop thoughts in verbal dark rooms, taking on these cartoons. I mean, he had everything to me, and my entire style is developed around this album. And people might go like, what the fuck is this? But I guarantee you go listen to that album. There are some Jesus-y bars in there. You know what I mean? I think he even said Jesus reigns when it pours or some shit. But if you appreciate lyricism and real hip hop, like KRS fucking stamped this album. You know what I mean? Like, this is an album that was actually released on a major, Essential Records, through Sony, and it only sold 30,000 copies. In 2000, that was considered a bust, so he got kicked off the label. And then he went to an indie label, I believe called Uprock, and became the biggest Christian rapper of all time. So no one had ever broken 100,000 in Christian hip hop. And his album after this broke 100,000, broke another 100,000. And then the major came back like, hey, you want to come back to our label? And he's like, nah.
Funny how that works. Like,
he's like, nah. So
I think I'm good. Well, it's
this is kind of a
funny
cool classic.
because that ends up being the story of my number one. And this album was back when they were more involved in the actual industry, which, I mean, I think knowing that I'm a fucking, know that I'm one of these folks here, that it would be obvious there'd have to be an ICP album in there somewhere. And quite frankly, The Great Milenko is hands down the most influential album in my history because, first of all, that's what brought me into being a juggalo in the first place.
Is Toy Box on that album?
No, that is on Riddlebox.
Man, I was like 6. I used to get dissed by the chick. All the kids would smack me and hit me with bricks, and rocks, and sticks. And swallow me daddy. And fill my lunch brunch with frog brains.
Now, that was definitely the Middle Box was when they were on Jive, and then the Great Milenkos when they were on Hollywood Records.
Right.
Now, after that, I think it was after the Amazing Duckle Brothers.
Jokers, right? That's Hocus Pocus, right?
Yes, correct. Which, interesting story, that song actually saw a resurgence in popularity because of TikTok. People started doing TikToks with fucking that song for whatever reason.
I had a, not to like I'm always gonna do, divert it back to me. I had a viral moment on TikTok, and I wasn't even on TikTok at the time. I just made one, and I can't get more than like 10 followers. But yeah. I had a viral song that thousands of people were using called "Fuck Carol Baskin" when Tiger King came out.
Oh shit, that's funny.
And I found out like a month later that it was viral. And you go to TikTok, and it's thousands of videos of people dancing to it and shit. I'm like, wow, I need to get on TikTok. I'm fucked up.
Yeah, no, we all need to fucking get on TikTok. But no, the Chop Chop Slide got TikTok popular for a bit too. But oh no, and In My Room, that was the really popular one. But no, I gotta tell you, it's funny. I remember a while ago, one of my kids heard Clown Drippin'. Clown drippin', bitch, I'm clown. Drippin', drips fall down. That's from Yum Yum, their newest album. And my kid was like, oh wow, this is actually like, they were like, oh, this is catchy, this is good. And it's just funny that ICP has been making tracks for fucking, I mean, really since the early 90s, but realistically 93. That was when Carnival of Carnage came out. And to me, I genuinely believe that Jay has a lyricist.
I'm gonna sun you on that information. You're 2 years late on that.
I don't think that Carnival of Carnage was 91.
I think it was 91, bro, and I only know that because Kid Rock.
I mean, they were around the same time, but I am. You know what? I'll have to go back and look, but I am.
I'm looking it up right now because if I schooled you on a Juggalo moment, that's a win for me.
Man, Juggalos ain't got time to fucking deal with years and dates and shit.
Let's see. Ah, fuck, we were both wrong. 92.
Yeah,
really?
92, October 18th, 1992.
But it was recorded in 91, so I win on a technicality.
Nah, but
what about Dog Beats?
Oh God, I don't even know when that came out.
Let's just say, to me, never.
91.
Dude, yeah, I was about to say 90s for sure. But no, honestly, man, the thing about ICP when I found them, which is again the Great Milenko, they were more looked at as a metal band. And they got popularity through the Shockumentary, and then they got picked up by some, rock and roll media, this and that. And honestly, at that point, it was just, when I found it, I knew that this was like something that I really resonated with, and I mean, just being a fan for as long as I was, that obviously influenced how I would come to it eventually. But the fact that I ended up, flying out to fucking Michigan and meeting Jay and having everything happen the way that it did, the fact that I found this album was for sure the single most influential thing in my entire career. So,
I'm sorry to hear that.
Hey, you want to know what? To me,
I'm just kidding.
Hey, no, listen, bro, you gotta understand, I've been dealing with that shit since that shit came out. You have to remember, nowadays, people are a lot more tolerant about having weird music tastes. For me, bro, it was the kind of shit where back in the day, and especially, you can be honest, I ain't mad at you, back in the day, if you saw a kid with an ICP shirt and you weren't down with that shit, most of the time, people took that as open license to shit on that person, whoever it was.
Dude, to this day, if I see a 10-year-old with an ICP shirt, I deck him right in the face.
Just right in the fucking face. Like, just right on the nose, just splattering across the face.
I respect that. Now, I don't know if I told you, like in high school and shit, when I was really, really digging into underground hip-hop and discovering Vinny Paz and all these guys, I was like, fuck ICP. That shit is garbage. That shit.
I'm telling you, that's a lot of people were like that, bro. I know that.
But it was ignorance, bro. And I grew out of that fucking ignorance. And I really, really learned to respect and love some songs by ICP, but really respect the culture and what the fuck they built.
Right. No, and you want to know what? See, that is the thing to me, where just at a certain point, no matter what you have to say about the music itself, you have to be able to look at the culture that was built around it and just like recognize that this was a major thing. A lot of fucking people got down on this shit. And I mean, the fact that Juggalo shit always keeps popping up in pop culture is just like, we are definitely out here. It's just that it's really so fucking zany and ridiculous that it's hard for people to quantify. So I totally get why it's definitely a weird thing. But I mean, again, bro, I'll tell you right now, the original 6 Jokers cards, you know, that's my opus right there, or that's what I believe to be their opus. However, I'm not one of these old school cats that thinks all the new shit is whack. Like Mighty Death Pop is a ridiculously progressive rap album. Like, and then Fearless Fred Fury, bro. Like, Jay is lyrical as fuck in that album. A lot of people don't really look at it like that.
I'd say.
No, on some real shit. I'm not saying he does it like that all the time, but on Fearless Fred Fury, he went fucking hard lyrically.
That's the song with. Is that the song with? Or the album with? I'm Wretched.
No, that's Young Young. And by the way, I happen to love Wretched, but
I love that.
Wretched is more of a concept track. On the no, bro, I'll tell you right now, Insomniac has some of the dopest lyricism I've ever heard.
Okay, so what song do you want to listen to from this?
All right, so from this album, I will say Boogie Woogie Woo, because when I was a kid, this song used to genuinely freak me out. And
is there a 2-minute intro on it?
No, it goes right in. But it's popular enough that they got to throw an ad on it.
Boogie Woogie Woogie Woo. That's that one.
Oh wait, fuck. Okay, it's not long, but there's an intro. More battery, but apparently I'm on 1%. So that's God telling you to shut the fuck up and end this. You want to know what? It's God punishing me for being a fucking juggalo. But it is what it is. So now listen, this is some good shit. It went longer than I expected, but that's all good. And hey, S&M Underground, we're gonna see you next week.
That's right. Follow us on Facebook. We got a Facebook now, S&M Underground Podcast. And follow us on Instagram.
We're gonna get them all. If we ain't got them yet, we'll have them soon.
Got the YouTube's up.
Yeah, we got a
S&M
YouTube.
Underground. You gonna find us because we're fucking out here.
And write us a review, because reviews help podcasts get up in the ranks. So everyone drop a review.
Big facts.
All right, bro.